guys, today I'm going to show you how to make channel art for your YouTube channel, just like this one I've made for another person. Alright, so basically I'll show you the layers that I've done for this one, and then we'll get right into making one. Alright, basically I've got these different effects, as you can see. I'll click the eyes so you can see like the tiny changes and such, just like that. Just little effects, just make it look pretty cool. That's the text itself. Sorry. Basically, that's what it is. You can move it anywhere, but it looks really cool with these effects there. Yeah, so I've added a ton of stuff to it, as you can see. It looks much different with that. I really prefer it like that. It's awesome. Alright, so we'll get right into making something like this. Basically you want to have the right dimensions as well. These rulers, you can look them up on the internet. Just for the time being, just so I don't have to make another document, I'll delete all this. It won't really matter. I'll just do this. Flatten the image. Delete the lock. And get rid of that. Alright, awesome. Now I will fill the background. I'm going to use a black. Alright, just like that. Okay, now we're going to make something. First of all, I'd say I'm going to use this text tool. I'm going to say I'll use maybe a nice blue like this, which is my current channel art. I like this type of blue here. Looks really nice. And I'm going to be using this font called StreetScript, as you can see here. Alright, so I'm going to write some text. I'll say Aiden, as I normally do, or something like that. Alright, so we'll place that there. Might make it a little bit bigger, in fact, maybe around here, and I will put that in the middle. Now I'm going to right click this, blending options, not a drop shadow, I don't need that. Gradient overlay with soft light. That doesn't really do much of a difference, you can't really see it. Maybe one of these or something. That kind of looks nice, just a little bit there. I'd say that looks pretty cool. Alright, so we'll press OK, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make this little 3D effect, not too much. So just wait for that to load up. See, it's done that there. So go to this, and then click on this name here, and then a bit of 3D around here or so, and then, as I normally like to do, just a bit of strength, about 10, maybe a little bit less, about 8 I'll add, and then say I might have this, yeah, just in the right spot about here anyway, and then I'll just render this out. So just click this button here. Alright, that looks nice so far. So it's pretty much rendered as much as it can. So once you've done that, yeah, just press ESC on your keyboard on the top left, and then go back to layers, and then right click this, right click your layer and go convert to smart object. Automatically put you in the different workspace. Okay, once you've done that, you can do other options again. I got some other stuff. Obviously can't see the drop shadow because it's a black background. That won't matter. You can add another gradient overlay with soft light. You can see it's done a little bit of stuff there. I like that. It looks pretty cool. So go to OK. Alright. Now we're going to add some other stuff. I say I might actually change the background. I might make it a lighter color. Normally I work with a dark background first off, just so I can, you know, play around with the editing, and sometimes it can be easier to see. I might not use that. I might use a different color, maybe a little bit darker. Whoopsies. Over here. Right. Whatever looks cool. I'd say maybe slightly lighter. Here, I like that. Okay, awesome. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to add text layer here, go on white, make sure you've done that, and then, well, you don't have to do it, just do whatever you want. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have some like text underneath this, just saying like whatever, maybe subscribe or something. I'll just say that. So just use whatever font you want. Typically I use, as the other font, I use Bebas New. Oh, it's not coming up. Won't change. Hold on, I'll just type in my text first. Say subscribe. Exclamation mark. Oh, something wrong with my keyboard, I think. I don't know why it's not coming up. Where is it on here? Just choose it. Bebas New. Here we go. Okay, that looks pretty cool. That awesome font that I love to use. Put that over here. And then I always like to add a little bit of a drop shadow, not too much, as you click on here and then you can adjust it. I like to have it about just a little bit, say about 25, 28, or just something around there. I've got 27 on mine if you want to do that. Okay. Now sometimes with this text here, what I like to do is I like to put a bit of a effect like going through it, so it's like a lighting effect kind of. So what I'm going to do is go to this shape over here and then make it whatever you want. I'd say I'll just do like a rectangle, it's easy to use, and then I'm going to put it all the way through like this. Just do that, and then you want to make sure the stroke is off, so you click this for stroke and make sure this fill is on. I'm going to use white for the fill. Alright, so what you want to do next is hold down Alt on your keyboard and then click on like your text layer. So I'm going to click on that, so you can see it's in the middle of it. That looks pretty bad, but you'll see what we're going to do. Then we're going to change the opacity of this shape right here. We're going to make it a little bit down like that, just a little bit, so you can see it's got like this effect through the writing. And if you don't want to have it like that, you want to change it around, we can do that. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll click on the layer mask here and then go to your brush on the left, and then I've got my brush already on here. Just use a basic brush, as you can see on the thumbnail here, and just decrease the size a bit, and then you can see what we're going to do is basically we can change it. You can see what's happening here, but I'll go back. You can see what I did. So I'm just going to make it a little bit cooler so it doesn't look just like a straight line. Just like change it around a little, just like that. Just a little bit of a change. I think that looks nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Maybe you might put the opacity up a little. Yeah, around there. So it doesn't look just like a completely straight line now. Okay, that looks awesome now. Sweet. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to open my graphics pack, and I'm going to go to some of these textures that I have. I like this one here. It's called Blue Sparkle. If you've downloaded my graphics pack, you should be able to do something like this, which would be cool. So I'm just going to increase the size a little. Okay, now it should be a bit more clearer. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this just above here and then decrease the opacity. You can see it's on 0 now, and then as you put it in, it looks pretty cool. Just slightly, maybe like maybe here or something. That looks cool. Okay, now we'll do something else. Say sparks. Say I'll use something. These packs, I like this one. This looks awesome. These I like this, so I'm going to increase the size of this picture, put it over here or something, so maybe here. And if you've got this graphics pack, you can follow what I'm doing obviously right now, so if you don't have it, I recommend you getting it and looking up my other video. So make sure that's just above your other picture, and then if you've got this like in the same area, click on the layer mask when you've got that layer selected, and then go to the brush on the left and then do what I showed you before. So I'm going to make my brush bigger and just shade over it a little. And if the same effect is not happening for you, make sure the hardness is on 0, not 100, because you'll see if it's on 100, it's just like that. It's all like chunky. You're going to make sure it's on 0. Alright, so you can see it has that cool effect to it, so it looks really awesome. So I'll do that. Just like that. That looks nice. Then you can do other things to it, say like screen or something. I like that as screen. That looks much cooler actually. Okay. Next, what I'm gonna do is, I like this effect here. If you've got it, it's called Light 16. I'm gonna put that on screen. You see it's this effect like that. I'm gonna rotate it a little and move that up, just like that. Awesome. Okay. Now I don't like this end bit over here, so I might go click on this layer, then I went to layer mask and then go over to this brush again and just get that little bit off the end, just a little. Okay, that's cool. Alright, what else do we have? Oh yeah, a nice blue flare. Can add that in, and I'm gonna change the mode to screen and put this underneath here, just like that, above these layers. And then I'll go to layer mask, just to chop off the ends a little, just over here, just don't make it too long, you know, just like that. Okay, so we've done that now. We've got some other effects. What else? These are some splatters. I know what I can do. I've got some other ones. These awesome effects. I love these ones. This one, if you want to use this, called Abstract 46. I'm going to go to screen. I love this. Looks really awesome. I might put that near the A, near the top. And once again, go to layer mask, and then the brush. Just chop them bits off, just the unwanted areas, or just to smoothen it a little. You can also change the opacity, just put it a little bit down so it's not as bright. Add another effect once again. what looks cool? So I might use this maybe with screen. Oh, that looks really cool actually. I really like this one. I'll just make sure I put this below them all. And put that to the side, and then change the opacity, just make it not as much. If you want to use this effect once again, it's called Abstract 13. So go to Layer Mask, and then the brush, and just chop these bits off. Okay, that looks awesome. Alright, what else do we have? Oh, some flares. Maybe we don't need to use that. Textures. I want to use a texture at the top. I say, oh, there's some mixed textures. What's this one like? Oh, this one. I'll see what this is like. I'll put that just above these, and then of course change the opacity. I think what I might do this, then add another layer mask, just chop these ends off. So I normally do, just like that. And then change the opacity again, just make it a little bit less, just to however I want it. I like that. Okay. Now what I might do, what else? This other cool effect, I love this. I love the space ones, they look really nice. I like to just have it full and then I can play around with it. Just have it over the top. Yeah, I might have it here. And I might change the opacity. Yeah, just change the opacity of that. And layer mask. Just chop some areas off. I don't really know if I don't think I need that bit. Maybe just like this. In fact, might go back a little bit, just to how I want it. Maybe like that. Maybe over here. Yeah, and just redo this layer mask. Let's do that again. Okay. That looks nice, like this. I really like that now. Okay. Now I'm going to go to some other effects that I have. Some of these fire textures, now that won't suit it. 3D, no, not them. Oh yeah, social icons. You could have something like this, maybe a Twitter symbol on there. Just accept that. Like on your channel art, you could have like on the side, like your Twitter stuff, and then you could have, say like where are they? I don't know, maybe Skype on the side. And in this pack there's like a ton of icons you can get as well, so I mean I recommend getting it, it's pretty good. You could have like, yeah, Facebook and such on the side. Oh, this one, or you could use this one, doesn't really matter. It's just a ton of them. Maybe not that one. Yeah, just like that. You can have them all going on the side, that'll look awesome, I reckon. Alright, we'll go to some other effects at the moment. Tech icons. Mixed textures. Some random logos and stuff. This one's awesome. Abstract 24. If you want, you can go to that. I'm gonna make that screen. just add this effect over here. Just put the opacity down a little, just a little tiny. Then once again, layer mask, just get off the unwanted bits, just like that. Just reposition it to wherever you want. I like it about there. A bit more opacity. I'd have a bit less, 85, 80, whatever. Okay, cool. What else can I add? Might have this in here. I'll put that on screen. And then this effect over the side. But then I'll put that at the bottom, just above these, just like that. Just effects on the side. You always want to have your main text in this area, because that's where it's going to be seen on all devices. Layer mask again. Unwanted bits, get rid of that. That's cool. And then you want to have something on this side too. Well, you don't always have to, but you can. For this video I will, for sure. I'll get this effect maybe. Put that on screen. Opacity down a little. Maybe here. And then definitely a layer mask. Get rid of that. Just these bits. Just like so. And then you could have something over here, whatever you want. Okay, and now I'm gonna have maybe some text over here. Then you could have your Twitter, whatever it is. I don't have a Twitter, so just whatever. And then your Skype, and then your Facebook. Just down here, whatever they are. Just like that. However it is. Yep, just over there. So basically, that's how you want to have it. Alright, what else is there to add? I don't really think there's much. There's other things you could do with the text, just whatever you want. Say, I might do this cool effect. So, if you want to do it as well, just go to your text layer, right click it, go duplicate layer, press OK, and then don't worry about what's happened here. You can see that's there. Just reconnect your rectangle layer to this text one just there. And then what I'm going to go do with my duplicated layer, do Control T, and then what you want to do is rotate it a little, just like that, and then put this behind the original one, and then change the opacity just so there's a cool like rotation effect thing. That's pretty cool, that. And then you can duplicate that again, and then hit Control T, and then rotate this one. And always you can just play around with, you know, the opacity. Just whatever you think looks cool, just, you know, just play around. So yeah, that's what you can do. Yeah, there's other effects you can use. Yeah, I might go in this exclusive pack with some CCs and that. I might use this one. I like this effect, so I'm going to copy that. It's called Rips's Secret CC. Just if you've got this pack as well, just copy that over to this. And what I'm going to do with this, put this at the top. And you can see it might look weird, but don't worry. I'm just going to put this on normal, or I might just, yeah, I might have it on pass through, and just change the opacity, just like I think what I might do, I might have it up, but then just use the layer mask on that, and then go to brush again, just change it like that. That looks cool. Have it however you like. I might go back on that. Yeah, just something like that. I think that's a bit too much. Yeah, like that or something. Just a little, you know. Okay. I think I might go back to the text now. Maybe add a drop shadow. Yeah, that looks cool. I think it really needs a drop shadow. I'll say 73 or something, about 75, whatever you want actually. Then yeah, okay. So yeah, basically that's it for the video. Thank you for watching, and subscribe and all that. Thanks, see ya.